Dopamine Décor, why we're obsessed with aesthetic rooms. All statements are alleged and for commentary entertainment purposes. Hey bestie! Okay, tell me why my entire feed right now is pastel desks, clean sheets, cloud shelves, and what I bought for my cozy aesthetic room videos. Like, we're not just decorating anymore, we're healing through home decor. And don't get me wrong, I love a cute LED light moment, a pink candle, and those perfect acrylic organizers. But it's starting to feel like decor has turned into dopamine therapy. So let's talk about it. Is this actually peace or just another pretty form of overconsumption? Grab your matcha and let's unpack the soft girl side of dopamine decor. What even is dopamine decor? So if you're wondering what dopamine decor even means, it's basically decorating your space in a way that sparks instant joy. It's giving, colorful bedding, cozy blankets, mood lighting, and everything that makes your room feel like a hug. But here's the twist, it's not just about being cute. Psychologists say we're literally designing our homes for emotional regulation. Like, when the world feels chaotic, our rooms become our safe little universes. And that pink lamp? That's not just decor, that's control, comfort, and calm, all wrapped in one vibe. The TikTok effect. When calm became a trend. We can't ignore how this started. TikTok made romanticize your space a movement. Suddenly, you couldn't scroll without seeing someone restock their fridge with aesthetic juices or fold their blankets in perfect neutral tones. But bestie, when peace becomes content, that's when it starts to blur. We're comparing our calm to someone else's curated calm. And next thing you know, you're spending hundreds just to feel like your life is put together. The irony? Half of us are doing all this calm aesthetic stuff while being completely burnt out behind the scenes. The psychology of aesthetic comfort. Here's the thing, there is real science behind why this feels good. Colors, lighting, and order actually affect our mood. That's why a clean, pretty space makes your brain release serotonin. It's literally a visual reset. But the problem is when that reset turns into an obsession. We start chasing a new lamp every month, new desk decor, new shelves, because it's the only time we feel that tiny rush of control. And baby, that's not peace. That's a shopping cycle dressed in beige and bubblegum pink. Why Gen Z is nesting so hard. If you think about it, we're the generation that grew up with instability, global stress, tech overload, and social media pressure. So of course, we're obsessed with making our space ours. It's how we self-soothe. The candle collection, comfort, the cute bedding, control, the aesthetic bookshelf, identity. We're creating homes that feel like a hug. But sometimes that hug comes with an Amazon receipt, dopamine decor, or digital distraction. Now let's be honest, how many of us have cleaned or redecorated just to avoid dealing with something? Same girl, dopamine decor can distract us from burnout, loneliness, or that feeling of not having everything figured out. But once the fairy lights are on and the room looks perfect, that emptiness can creep back in and suddenly we're buying more stuff to refill the silence. Soft girl minimalism, how to reset without the spending. So here's how I'm flipping it. I call it soft girl minimalism. It's all about making your space feel good without overdoing it. You don't need to buy something new to create new energy. Move your furniture around, light the candle you already have, wipe down your mirrors, and play your favorite playlist. A vibe doesn't have to come from a purchase. It can come from peace. And bestie, if you're trying to create that cozy aesthetic space without going broke, you already know I got you. My online beauty business is all about luxury, cute, affordable, and calming products that make your space feel soft and feminine without the guilt of overspending. So if you're ready to build a vibe that feeds your soul and your wallet, check out the link in the description. I got the aesthetic without the chaos. So yeah, bestie, dopamine decor isn't bad. It's actually kind of beautiful the way we're turning our spaces into comfort zones. But we just have to remember, your room doesn't have to look perfect to be peaceful. Peace is a feeling, not a Pinterest board. And you can create it with what you already have. So light your candle, breathe, and remember, you're already the aesthetic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because next week we're talking about the girl math psychology behind emotional shopping, and you don't want to miss that one.